Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Hey, is it working now? We don't have ignition. We don't have ignition. So what's going on? Can you hear me now? Yay, I'm so back. Okay, so lots to talk about today. Yeah, you can hear me, that's good. So welcome everyone. Hello Bella, hello Dawn. The regulars. So what we're going to do to start is just go back through the monthly challenge because we didn't get to do it because I wasn't here. So there was the monthly challenge for November. I made a couple of entries, which I'll just go through now. So this is Bella's. And this one is Dawn's. I think you all agree they're both amazing. I'll go back to Bella's. And back to Dawn's. You love Dawn's. It is really good. She used the I forgot the name of the person, but their brushes. Trying to think of it now, because I forgot at that point and now I forgot again. Yeah, the chisel, that was it done. Thanks for reminding me. So yeah, it was done by with the chisel brushes, and it looks amazing. Especially like the hat and stuff. And we're just gonna go on to now the new challenge, which is for December, which is gonna be all things Christmas. There's a couple of max drawings there just to show you what kind of thing I'm eating. Yeah, I can't remember his name either. It's like the chisel. Yeah, I don't remember. That was the name of the pack anyway. So yeah, it's gonna be anything Christmas, which is dead handy. As my colleague's challenge is also to do like a Christmas scene. I think he calls it a splash art. So hopefully we can use the same scene for both, which would be really handy. Now with the challenges out the way, we're going to go through the future of the channel. And it's going to be completely different from now on. So what do I mean by that? Well, what we got is multi-softwares. So I know I've tried this before and it didn't work. I went to Nomad Sculpt, but I think because I went to purely Nomad Sculpt, it didn't work. So now I'm going to be doing multiple different ones. So we've got Affinity Designer, and obviously this one is going to be iPad and PC though. And then you got Nomad Sculpt. That's Procreate Dreams there. Procreate Normal. And Blender. These programs are a bit Japanese to me at the moment. I will have to go through and teach you what I know kind of thing. But like we used to do PDFs with the videos, so that's gonna stop, and now we're gonna have kind of like a blog website with all the features actually on the website. And what brought that about was I tried looking for something myself, and what I did was Google it, and then I went on to someone else's blog site which had the answer, and I thought to myself, you're not going to go to a PDF to try and find an answer, so I thought I best change it for myself, and that's why I've decided now to try and change it like I've actually online help instead. So that'll be all the like tools, if you like tool side of it, which I hope that is a good thing. I'm not sure. I'll show you some other things I've got here now. So we're gonna have something called the Fox Den, and everyone is basically going towards the Fox Den, if you like. That is all the people, and hopefully there will be lots more people coming to the Fox Den to get their tutorials or etc. Now, when you go to the Fox Den, what you get? Just going through which ones. For where it is. There, that one. So what can you expect? So, as you become part of the Fox Den, which is a member type subscription, I just can't see how a blog will work with all the things you need to cover. It's gonna be a lot. I tell you, it's a lot of work. And then you got this side of it as well, which is gonna be even more work. So what can you expect? You're gonna get exclusive content, which is kind of like behind the scenes stuff, early previews, and just exclusive content. So things like the theory of art, if you know what I mean, not the tools. How to like actually create, say, hair or whatever it is. Is it a blog or it's kind of both? It's a blog that goes with the videos that I'm gonna do. So it's kind of like both. The Learning Hub. So I'm trying to remember what I put because this was a little while ago for me. So Learning Hub. Unlock a treasure trove of tutorials, workshops, and resources. Delve into the creative process. So everyone will be getting the tools side of it, but this is more talking about the how to make the art kind of side of it. You'll get like little workshops and whatever from me. You'll be able to personally interact with me through the Discord, like the private side of the Discord, which I'll show you in a sec. And obviously I'll answer all your questions. Hi, Nikki. Do you want me to go back through it, Nikki? I have only just started. Sorry, a bit late. Was on the phone. Nikki, do you want me to go through what I was talking about there? Was I good? I've only just started, really. I'll go through it anyways. So what we're talking about was the future of the channel. Now, this is gonna have multi-softwares. So I know I've tried this before with just Nomad Sculpt, but I think where I made the mistake was I went purely Nomad Sculpt, and this is gonna be a bit of everything. So Affinity Designer, it's gonna be iPad and PC, as I have access now. Nomad Sculpt, obviously, because why not? Procreate Dreams, because that's quite new, and people are quite interested in that. Blender, which is something that I'll have to sort of like teach as I go, as we like, because I haven't got a clue either. And then Procreate normal, it's also something that I'm not very good at. I'd have to all these things I'll have to like learn and then teach you what I learn, kind of thing. A bit like what Jonathan's doing to his on the 5D. I'm just closing something to say, otherwise he's gonna keep beeping at me and it won't let me close it. Come on, why won't it let me close it? Out there, and that one quit. Yes. So as I was saying, so yeah, the future is gonna be hopefully multiple softwares, not just Affinity. So yeah, hopefully it'll be helping loads of people out rather than just the people on Affinity kind of thing. And also, it might help when, because like hopefully I'll show you now. So there's gonna be something called the Fox Den. So it's basically a place where everyone can come to learn together. So that is the Fox Den. And then, as the Fox Den, what can you expect? Which is basically where I was as you came in, Nikki. I'm just trying to think what I said. So, what you'll get as a member of the Fox Den is exclusive content. So, I'm talking more the things that, kind of like the theory of drawing, rather than the tools, which is what everyone I get anyway. It's more the how to draw, you know? I know what I mean. I hope it makes sense to you guys. So with that, we'll have a kind of like learning hub. So you'll have like workshops and like specific tutorials and resources and things that make the drawing, if you know what I mean. So I know whether you wanted to learn how to do hair or something like that, it would teach you those kind of things rather than the tools. The other thing that you'll get, I mean, you get it now, but when there hopefully will be hundreds of people, it will be a little bit different. And that is something that I want to bring, which is personal interaction. So in the private part of the Discord, which I'll show you in a second, there will be like a main chat just for members, and obviously I'll be in that chat quite a lot, answering all your questions and stuff. And obviously you'll have the community connection of other members as well, so you can talk about, you know, oh, how do I do this thing or whatever, and hopefully someone else will be able to answer in the Fox then. Now, the Fox members themselves, it is going to be a subscription based monthly payment of $2.99, but for that you'll be getting all these things. So exclusive content, like I said, where you get like the videos and there's all like techniques, that's the word I was looking for, techniques for all these softwares. So like the more how to draw rather than this is what this tool does. You'll get like any project that I've done, like say like, I don't know, the lives, when I'm doing a live and it's like you want the actual AF design or whatever file in Blender or whatever it is, you'll get the actual project file that I've used Even for all like the tutorials, any assets I use, all the brushes, that kind of thing. There'll also be, in the new starter video, there will be a little section at the end which is like a personal shout out. So it'll be a thank you to all the members with their name underneath. So anyone that's a member will get their name shown on the videos. Now, discounts and coupons, mostly you'll get everything free anyway, but I'm talking like, I don't know, stuff that I can't control, like say merchandise, like t-shirts and whatever, but I will be able to give you discounts or coupons for those things. So whether it's a pin badge or merchant, anything really, clothes, stickers, that kind of thing. So hopefully that makes sense. I just went through the merchandise, that's fine. And then sneaky peeks, so I don't know, say there's a live stream coming up that's about a particular subject, you'll get to know what that subject's going to be before everyone else. And hopefully that makes sense. So say it was on, I don't know, the monthly challenge, you'll get to know the monthly challenge in advance before the live. Do you see what I mean? To give you a bit of a head start, or give members a bit of a head start. And then obviously you'll have community access to the private part, which is what I'll show you now. So going on to our next thing. Oh, this is an example, by the way, of what I was on about the techniques. So it literally shows you how to draw the hair. You get what I mean? Rather than like, use this tool to do this. This is like the actual, this is how you make this drawing kind of thing. Whether it's a 3D object or an animation or whatever it is. This is more the how to do it. At the moment, I'm calling it cheat sheets. I'm not sure if I'll stick to that. Like I say, none of this is set in stone yet. But it's kind of like coming up, if you know what I mean. It's going to be a lot of work though. So, going on from there, we're going to have the actual Discord itself. And here's a quick representation of the Discord. As you can see, there's a free section that everyone can access. So you'll have the main free chat there. Obviously, you'll have all the rules and whether we've got announcements, like there's like a video coming out or whatever the announcement is. Then the live streams will be put in here, and then you got access to all the different softwares that I was on about. So it's like the video, and then people can chat about whichever what I've released on that particular subject. So there's one for each one. Chats for each one. The monthly challenge. So this will tell you what the monthly challenge is. This will tell you who the winners were and a picture of their entry. And this here, it won't show you anything when you log in to it, but it will let you upload to me. So no one else can see it, but it just lets you upload your picture to me. Or you can just send it in Telegram like we have been doing, that's no problem. And then October 5 will become an actual thing now. So every October. So we had the 2023 one. And what I'm going to do is post the challenges, the entries. And again, this will let you upload straight to me without anyone else seeing. So that is the free section right there. Then we got the Fox members section only. So no one else will be able to, like, if you're not a member, you won't be able to even see that section. It'll be like hidden, it won't even be there. So when you do become a member, Like I said, you got like the main chat for members, which I'll be quite, I'll partake in it quite a lot, answering questions and whatever. Then we've got these sections here. I'm gonna upload the like theory part of it, like the cheat sheets, if you like, to these sections. This downloads, so anything that's paid for in the shop will now just be in downloads for you guys, like the members. Oh, hang on, let's just read this. We'd be able to set up live chats as well. Kind of. I'll show you in a sec. So, and then obviously if you want to post your work, no problem. Or if you just want to post a website, another YouTube video, whatever it is, then you can put it in, check this out, everyone, kind of thing. So this is to answer your question. So there is kind of like a live chat, but it's actual voice chat. And AFK, basically, if you've not been chatting for 15 minutes, it'll kick you into AFK, and you'll have to enter the chat again. This probably won't get used, but if it does, if anyone needs to chat, no problem. This also lets you share your screen, so if you're having a particular problem, I'll be able to see and be like, oh yeah, do this thing. So that's going to be quite handy for that kind of thing. But I can't see us all getting an agreement chatting like that. It doesn't seem to make any sense to me. But if that's what we want, then that's what we want. That's cool. So that is the Discord. There is a copy of this in the rules on Discord. So in this section here, there is an actual copy of that as well. If you join it right now, like obviously you don't even be able to get on free anyway. But what it'll do, it'll give you access to the free chat. So like we can discuss what's coming up. It's like what have I done, what haven't I done, kind of thing. Because a lot of it's not finished. It is taken forever. Just oh yeah, and the other thing is when you do become a member of the Discord, you can have access to all these images that I made quite a while ago, to be fair. But now you'll actually be able to use them. So kind of like your images on your phone, but specifically in our Discord, we'll be able to use these versions of it, which is quite cool. There's a lot of work back then, but it just seems so long ago now. Like I say, this project has been going on for a little while. Well, for me anyway. So, at the moment, the website is offline. So this is what you'll get if you go there now. I'm working on getting it back. And when it comes back, this is going to be the main, what you'll see first of all. Let's go through a couple of these. If you click on any of these subjects, it will take you into the blog of that subject. So, Affinity Designer, Nomad Sculpt, Blender, Procreate, Dreams. These links still work like they did before. So it just takes you to certain places like my Instagram, Facebook, etc. And then I've got rid of the bottom menu, which was just a copy of the top menu. It didn't make any sense. But these buttons here also do the same thing. So it'll take you to the Affinity Designer, Nomad Sculpt, Blender, Procreate Dreams. But it also will give you the link to the Vox Den. Don't do it yet, please. Because it would mess things right up. But yeah, that will eventually let you access the Patreon, like with the glove, etc. Monthly challenge and Octoberify. I've actually gone through and updated these already. I know I keep saying that I will do on the other site, but I just never did. But these are now up to date, like right to like now. I did that the other day. Like, if you go into like Vectabify, it literally tells you like week 1, and then shows you all the entries. Week 2 shows you all the entries, that kind of thing. And the monthly challenge kind of thing, where it's like tells you the challenge, shows you the entries, that kind of thing. So this is what it will be eventually. At least I hope so. Anyway, like I said, I haven't got the how it's gonna work with the blog yet, because I've never done one, and I'm not very good at writing. So I think it'll basically be in kind of like the PDF format, where it's just like, number 1, do this. Number 2, do this. Because I'm not that great at writing. And then it'll show you pictures. But what I was trying to do with this one is, I don't know, say it was like this, do this on iPad. It'll have a section where it's like, do this on PC instead, because it's different. Hope that makes sense. There's a few more pages. So this is just some stuff I was working on. Silly things, really. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, the Gumroad at the moment has got all the things that are basically in my shop, if you like, on Gumroad. Well, they take a cut of everything you sell on Gumroad, and I don't like that. So what I'm gonna do instead is set up a shop on my actual website. That's what this little guy's by. And then when you buy something through the website, it will actually give me the full amount, which should be better. But like I say, Fox members pretty much won't have to like buy much, because you get everything, you know, all the assets, the brushes, all the kits and everything. So yeah, like I said, silly ready, but there's another thing. And this is just to say that the monthly challenge on the Vectabify is ongoing. It makes no sense now, because I already said it. I was just showing off Max's, really. I do love this character. He is cool. And the other thing is, obviously it won't affect any of you guys, but if people want to advertise on the blog, then they can. Not really sure how that'll work yet, because I haven't got into it, but that is hopefully how people can advertise their, you know, say they made a brush or something. They can do that through there. So that is the future of the channel. And I hope that people like that. So it's going to be a lot of work, but it hopefully will be worth it. So when you Google how do you do this thing in Blender, hopefully it'll come up with me, and you go to my blog that says you do this. That's the goal. Looking very professional, even busy. Like I say, it's been an ongoing project for a little while. But yeah, I've been hard at work on it, and there's still loads to go. But I just wanted to make people aware of what's going on in the background. Especially as I haven't sort of like got time to do the usual videos and things. So I can just fly doing this. Pretty Great Dreams has been quite an interesting one. So that has come out recently. And I've had a little play with that. I'm pretty confident that I could teach that one. I don't think it's what people are expecting it to be in a way, though. Or at least not yet. I know it's got a like catch up with everyone else, but it seems like the person who made it isn't actually an animator or something, because just silly little things don't exist on there, or at least I can't find them. But I say hopefully that comes and Procreate normal. I say I can't do it in the main, but I'm a little player, as you can see. I just ping it over the top of him. But I think there'll be a lot to that one, like a lot of tutorials, etc. Blender obviously is like so much, so many. Jonathan's doing that with it as well, so that'll help us out. Nomad, obviously, you know that I do Nomad before, and then Affinity, like, I think including the PC is gonna go good for us, or at least I hope it will. So yeah, that is the future. Now, on to the new features of 2.3, which is, I guess, why we're here. I'm just gonna add something called Spiral Tool, which is like a new thing, and to access it on the iPad anyway, you go into the Shape tool, and it's the bottom one. Just there. And you just draw it out like you would any other shape. So you just do that. And that ain't very good because it was at the top. I didn't realise it would go that way. Get back. I'll try and do it more in the middle now. Oh, no, I'm still not at it. Right, now. And it reacts just like every other shape. So if you put a straight colour, say black. Why doesn't it show up? That's pretty odd. Oh, it's because it's inside there. You just try and take it right at you. No, I just can't get out. We go, so. Yeah, there we go. So, going back to straight now. Right there. Now, with the spiral tool, most of these will be on iPad, correct? Except Blender. Pretty much. Yeah. I've only just got access to the laptop really, so there will be a little bit of laptop. Like, I'm gonna try and whatever tutorial I'm doing on the iPad, like this spiral, for instance, I'm gonna find out how you do it on PC and put that on the blog. So it's like, this is how you do it on iPad, this is how you do it on PC. But yeah, you're right, there isn't a lot that isn't on iPad. It's like Nomad, I think it's only on iPad, and Procreate and Procreate Dreams are just iPad, aren't they? So there is unfortunately a lot on iPad, and that's because that's what I got access to mostly. But there will be a little bit of PC blended in there, hopefully. So, where I'll do with this, Spiral. So, you'll have lots of options across the top with Spiral. And as you can see, you can swap around which way, whether you want it going that way or that way, or whether you want it round or square. the other thing that you can mess with is how many turns. So at the moment it's got 5 turns in it. And you can adjust this to however many you want. Like so. Put that back down to 5. This one here. Sorry, it's so far away, I'm trying to find out what it does. So it adjusts the middle. So if you want that point to be further, if I can get it to like further around, like if you want to continue around, you see it moves. So it's like, where do you want those spirals to start? The other thing is, so I haven't got my glasses on either. Let me just put these on T6. Right. Hopefully that'll make it better. Now, where was I? So, we got segment angle. See what that does. So it looks like, where do you want that circle to start? Oh no, it's how do you want the spiral to go out of the spiral shape? That's what it looks like. Right down to 0 where we were. Inner radius. So how far do we want the middle to come out? Like, where do we want that circle to start twisting around? Like I say, you could do this all with the square. And it will work now, typical. Why is it not working? Let me just close that. It will not work. Am I going crazy, or is this Affinity being weird? That is Affinity being weird, isn't it? Let me try delete that one. And let me just try putting another one on. And then going square. Oh yeah, now it works. I must have clicked something by accident. But yeah, you can as you can see, you can get some quite mad patterns with this. Etc. But the other thing that you can do is that moment we're linear. Oh, there you dropped the pen. So linear is just that main circle around like this. So it's just the complete normal circle. And did I change the inner radius? Yeah, I think I did. Right. Hopefully that's back to normal. But if you click on here, you've got more options. And decaying is where it'll get smaller towards the middle. So like decays towards the middle. And semicircular. I don't know whether you did this or not, but to get a spiral before, you had to do it with circles. And it ended up looking like this. Because you were basically a circle and a circle and a circle and a circle. It's not quite a real spiral, but it was about as close as we could get before. So that's what that one is. The counter semicircle, can you see it goes back on itself. So it'll do the circle like once, but it also will come back and do the spiral again out the other way. Actually, it'll probably be this way on this one, out toward the end. So that is the counter circle. The Fibonacci. How can I explain this one? Have you heard of the golden circle? So this is basically the golden circle, or the Fibonacci sequence, as they call it. But that will be the perfect. I haven't got anything to demo it. I haven't got an asset of it anyway. No, damn. I used to have Mandela now. Just puzzle, text guides, and PDFs. No. Damn. I used to have an asset of the golden ratio that would have fitted completely inside it, because that is the golden ratio right there. I hope you followed that, even though we can't see it. Do people know what I'm like with the golden ratio? Let me see if I can find it on here, actually. Kind of, yeah. So hopefully that will insert in here. And then if we put that one over the top and make it as big as the other one. Oh, that's not me, the move tool. That's the move tool. Let me make that one smaller, actually, because it goes off the screen. But you'll see it matches up perfectly with the golden ratio. Like so. I mean, it's not completely perfect, but that's me. Not doing it right. But as you can see, what they've done, they've got the golden ratio and made it into one of these. Yeah, you can do all sorts of displays, but it's so powerful. People were asking for it for years. Yeah, there's a lot to the spiral. I love it. But yeah, that is. And do you know what we use the golden ratio for her? It's more of a like a logo design kind of thing. It's like when you want to make something completely perfect, golden ratio is what they use to make it completely perfect. Trying to think of an example. Like the old Twitter logo, the bird, that was made with golden ratio. That's why it looks so weird. But it was technically perfect. Like mathematically perfect. Not making any sense. I'll shush now. So anyway, that was the Fibonacci one. So just delete that one and get back to this one. If I can get back to the spiral. Yeah. And also you can make them square or rounded. And the last one is plotted. Now this is really cool because it's kind of like Helter Skelter kind of thing. So it's how many sides. So like get the moment that one's got 12 sides, and this will change how many sides. So if you wanted to have like 6 lines or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I went down to like squares and triangles, and even down to a flat line. But yeah, this is like how many sides do you want to have? But it looks like the old Elder Scroll. If people remember these, I'll show how old I am now. So yeah, there's loads and loads to the. I'll just put it back on linear. There's quite a bit to the spiral. But what's really cool is that is classed as a stroke. So you could change the brush for that stroke. I'll show you now. So let's get something wispy like this water brush. Can you see it's like wispy all the way around and like hairs at the end or in the middle? So you could make that spiral have any kind of brush you want. Just trying to think what else would look good like that. So I mean, you could have any kind of brush. And you can make sort of really interesting patterns. I was wondering how a brush would look. Yeah, because it is a stroke as such. I'll just put it back on normal. Now the other thing, because it is a stroke, like I said, or like a shape, like any of the shapes, you can go into Node Tool. If it would select it. Node Tool. Why is it not giving me the option? Damn thing. It's not giving me the options. Right, let's just get back to move. What? That's being a bit strange. Oh, we're doing the old fashioned. Oh no, it's there, hidden. So I'm glad I found that. So this is convert to curves, which you could have done by going in this menu, clicking here, convert to curves. However, we'll just press the shortcut now that we find it. And what it'll do, it'll give you all the notes, because it's just like a stroke. And then what you can do with the notes is move them anywhere you like. You can get like all sorts of weird patterns if you wanted to. So that is adjusting the nodes of the spiral, which is really cool. I'm trying to think what else I've got to go through. So I've gone through all the different types of spiral there is. Gone through using it with a brush. Gone through the nodes. I'll just delete this one and just get a new one so it'll make more sense. Hold on. Now the other thing, because this is a stroke, you can get a fill. So this is what the fill would look like. The fill. I'm sure I put that red. Yeah, you can see it makes it completely mad. It's like the stroke and the fill of a spiral. Really makes it crazy. In my throat. And the other thing, I just thought of as well. So we'll get rid of the fill and just get back to the stroke. Because it's a stroke, you can adjust it with the actual stroke panel as well. So if we wanted to lower the pressure, you see it gets thinner as it gets towards the outside. Or you could go the other way, have it skinny towards the middle. The other things that you can do, change the whole thing to dots or ants. Or just make the gap a bit bigger. There's so much you can do with this this spiral tool. It's like, wow. It's super cool. Definitely one that you should have had from the start. I'm just trying to think what else they got. So, we're going to the assets panel now. I'll just use my vegetable set from ages ago. If you go into this top menu, you've got something called background. And now it lets you change it to light. So you can see the black strokes. Or, if we go back in there, just choose checkered background. Sometimes that makes it look better. It depends on what kind of subject it is. I'm just trying to think of, it's like that black Among Us. You wouldn't have been able to see him very much, but with the light backgrounds, you can now definitely see them. This is something that they should have done a long time ago, but it's going to be very handy. I think it'll be especially handy for you, Bella, because it's like difficult to see certain things. Like, I'm just trying to think what ones. Yeah, like these ones, we can already see them. And I think what we've done is make them deliberately good for the black background. But generally, they're doing black strokes, so they'd look good on the white background. I'm trying to think what else we got in here. Like that man that I like red, you can already see it there. I'm just wondering whether the checkerboard would make it look better. No. And the light background, definitely not. I think it's because we've changed it specifically so it looks better on the black. But now we don't have to. This is the same on PC as well. Same thing. Gonna be really handy. Yeah, I have lots of assets. I've made lots of assets. That's why. But again, all these things will get included in the club. I'm going through at the moment. Putting them all into sort of like new, like downloadable bits. Especially for the members kind of thing. But yeah, there's a lot. You should do it as well, mind. Whatever you've made, make it an asset in case you ever need it again in the future. Although your program will eventually have crashes and stuff. I was just thinking that this doesn't crash, that's unusual. Yeah, lately it's been really terrible with crashes and things. I know a few of you have had trouble as well. It's become a bit of a nightmare. especially since 2.3. I used to save a lot of assets. Yeah. I would use assets to save a lot of stuff. Yeah. Like, especially like if you ever need it again. I'll give you an example of something that I would save an asset. So let's go into our future one. So that clapperboard there, clapperboard or what they call it, that would be a good asset to save for another project. Or like that laptop, that would be good to save for another project. And maybe the Apple Pencil, because that is a full pencil beyond there. Doesn't just cut off. That is the actual thing beyond there. Even like the paintbrush and paintboard, etc. They're all handy things. Like a hammer and chisel. For next time you need a hammer and chisel. Can't see you would, but just saying. You could use things like laptop for mock-ups and things. Use the perspective to get it in there, like that Blender screen that I put in there. Sorry if you can hear my cat in the background. It's on one again. It got worse when Apple updated. Yeah, it did. I reckon it's something to do with 17 point whatever we're on now. And 2.3, it's made it really terrible. Like, I was making, I think I was making the Blender one. And I'd like lost a lot of the stuff. I eventually had to redo pretty much the whole thing. And like, Dawn was in the same boat, wasn't you? Oh, question. Wondering if you can use the new duplicate feature in Affinity and export into Create Dreams. The way you resize duplicates. Not actually sure. It's like the new duplicate feature in Affinity is there. As far as I know, there's only one no I can think of. Let me just get to something that I can duplicate. I'll just make the spiral again up here. I'm going to turn that on off as well. Otherwise that'll confuse me. So yeah, the duplicate that I know about is just in here and duplicate there. So you got two of the same. Oh, I always forget I'm not on move tool. Yeah, that duplicate. There's a new duplicate feature, is there? I have to look into it, I've got no idea. We may have to work on this question. Yeah, absolutely. I honestly don't know. I couldn't tell you right now, but I will definitely research it and find out. A new duplicate feature. I'm trying to think what it could be. Or is it PC only? That could be another thing. You got, trying to think what they call it. Is it it like comes up with a menu and like God, what do they call it? It's like the drag and move or something menu. But yeah, that is only PC, I'm afraid. But it's that one I'm thinking of. But again, we can show that off on this blog as well. Like, use it on the PC side of it. God, I just can't think of the name of it. It's like data and move or something like that. Yeah, menu. Yeah, it comes out like a separate menu, but it is like a PC menu. Bit like when you go into Spiral, and you get like that kind of menu, but it's like in the middle of the screen. Yeah, like how many times you want to duplicate it, and what angles, and yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, that is PC only, that one. There is another way though to get into, like, from here to Procreate Dreams. And I will probably do that as my next video, actually. Thinking about it. That's quite a good one. Yeah, like going from here to Procreate Dreams. Yeah, I like that. So anyway, I've took up too much of your time. So I'm gonna call it there, guys. And thanks for coming. And I will see you in the next one.